Hi, I'm Cheryl, and today we're going to be making a not-so-fussy cut holiday wreath card with this adorable little froggy right plunked down in the center of it. So let's jump right into making the card. That's a little froggy humor. What you're going to need today is some whisper white cardstock. I have a piece cut at 5.5 by 8, scored at 4.25 and folded. A piece 3.5 by 3.5, a small scrap piece, approximately 1 by 2.5, or 2.5, piece of real red cardstock, that's 3.5 by 3.5, some Emerald Envy cardstock, 3 by 3/4 by 3 by 3 3/4, a piece of designer series paper that I got from the 2016 to 2018 in color designer series paper pack, and that's 5.5 by 4.25. Now on my original card I used a piece from a different designer series paper that unfortunately has been discontinued, so we're substituting this one for the original background. We're going to use a whole bunch of different color inks. Be using Emerald Envy, Real Red, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Perfect Plum, and my Memento Black. We'll need rhinestones and 3/8" wide ribbon, this grosgrain ribbon that I'm using, approximately 12 inches long. If you don't have this size ribbon or this color, well, use what you have. We have a bunch of stamps we're going to be using today too. From the Star of Light stamp set, I'm just using Merry Christmas. So if you have a Merry Christmas you like, by all means use that. From this Hostess gift stamp set, it's Time of Year. We'll be using the holly leaves and berries, just that one little stamp. Another Hostess gift stamp set. This is Love You Lots, and that's where our cute little froggy's from. And then from our It's a Celebration stamp set, we'll be using Happy New Year. We'll be using this stamp, this stamp, this stamp, and this stamp. So we'll need some snail adhesive. We need a clear wink of Stella. A pokey tool would be good to have because we'll be putting rhinestones on. Good sharp pair of scissors, that's a must. You must have these. I got out my calligraphy pen. I'll be using that. And a glue dot. So let's get started actually making the card. Move these things out of the way. We're going to start out with our piece of Whisper White cardstock, 3.5 by 3.5. You're going to draw a circle on it. You want it to be approximately 3 inches in diameter, because we'll be using this to guide us while we're making our wreath. So let's see, I need the little starburst stamp and the holly berries to start out with. It's always good to start with the larger stamp when you're doing like a cluster of stamping. It's easier to fill in with the littler pieces. Let's see, we need to put about 6 of these on here, so you don't have to be exactly. evenly spaced. Want a little bit. There we go. So we're all done with that one. Put that aside. Close this red up for now. And we'll go get to stamping our holly leaves. Now, if you wanted to, and you had a lot of time to spend, you could color these separately and do the leaves green and the berries red. But my berries aren't ripe. Nah. I just didn't want to take the time to do it. So in between all these little red things, we're gonna stamp our holly and leaves. Turn them around so they look a little different. And just 2 more of these to do. Oops. And get that all the way down. Let's see if I can line that up again. Ah, that worked. And let's see, one right there. Okay, those are all done. Close this up, put it away. Now we're going to pull out, keep our red handy because that'll be our next layer. But now comes the not so fussy cutting. We're just going to go in and just very loosely around these. See, that's not bad at all. I have to tell you, things are really hopping over at Stampin' Up. We just, all of us demonstrators, we just got a preview of the celebration that's going to start in January. And you just won't believe what Stampin' Up's giving away for free. So I'd tell a little bit about it on my Facebook page, but let's just say, you know, keep a little money back from your holiday shopping because you're going to want to buy yourself some after Christmas presents. Okay, now we should stamp our frog on there. Where did he get to? There he is. There's our froggy. I'm going to mask off part of this, so let me get my piece of masking tape. I've already dabbed this off of my clothing to make it not quite so sticky. And let's see, what do I think I'll have my wreath go that way. So I'll just mask off here a little bit. Looks like a dog hair on there. That's my life, dog and cat hair. I can't get out of the house without some dog or cat hair on me. And that open again. Stamp up our froggy. And let's see. Right there looks good. So there he is, peeking out from behind the wreath. Put that stamp aside. Get rid of that inky old masking tape. Close this up. Now, we get our snail. Get some snail on the back there. And just stick it down pretty much in the center. You don't have to be real crazy about that. And some more not quite so fussy cutting. So you just want to leave yourself about 1/8 of an inch and just follow along. See, this isn't so bad. I know you all groan when you hear fussy cutting, don't you? Sometimes I like to fussy cut. They just cut away and think about life. Haha. No, I don't. I groan too. And we're going to snail that too. And we'll get our piece of Emerald Envy out here. That's the 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece. And we're just going to do this again. I'm going to stick that down. And just loosely around the outside. No two of these ever looks alike between the kind of random stamping and the not so fussy cutting. So there we go. We've got our wreath for the front of the card. See, that wasn't bad, was it? So we're going to put that on our striped paper here. And we'll put them like this. A little bit towards the top because we want to leave room for our Merry Christmas sentiment. And I think I like this bolder design better. I don't know. They were both nice. Okay, and Merry Christmas comes out. I'm going to do that in red, real red. Not the fake red, we're going to use the real red. Stamp that, and you don't even have to line it up. Just stamp it, because we're going to fussy cut, or not so fussy cut, around our Merry Christmas also. So here we go. Yeah, that the celebration, oh my gosh, there's like seven different stamp sets, and they're really nice ones too. I can't believe Stampin' Up is giving them away for free. I want to get all of them. I'm glad I'm a demonstrator because I get to pre-order in December. I don't think I can wait till January now that I've seen them. All right, here's our Merry Christmas. I'm going to snail that and turn it right side up and kind of center that right down here. And we'll get our card base out. Let's put that on there. Whole shooting match goes on here. And just line that up. Should be right edge to edge. And there we go. And let's see. Oh, let's do the ribbon next. Let's do the bow. I don't know why, but bows always make me nervous when I do them. And they're really not that hard to do. The main thing to remember is you got to find the pieces to pull. And let's see, make this, straighten these up a little bit, make the bow a little bit smaller. All right, well, there, done. How about that? Let me get my glue dot out here. I'm going to take our bow, stick that glue dot on there. Come on, peel off. There we go. Stick that right on the card right there. And let's get those good sharp scissors out. And I think, nah, make it go this way. That way, and make it the same on the other side. There's our nice bow. And bring in the rhinestones. Oh darn, I didn't take them out of the package. Here we go. And we're going to use the these medium-sized rhinestones. They look like they would fit real nice in the center of the flowers. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Ah, there we go. I got a hold of one. Here's one. That one I don't think I have sticky stuff on it. That's what the problem is. Let's get one there. Yeah, they have, with the celebration, they have, see, they have 2 different kinds of designer papers, too. They have a card making kit, one of those all-inclusive ones. And geez, I don't even remember what all they have. There's just so many nice things. Okay, and our Froggy, I'm going to color him in. Let's see, let me get my Wink of Stella pen out. I heard that you can use the Wink of Stella to color, to fill in cards. Just use it just like a paintbrush. And indeed, it worked. And I want my Froggy to be a little shiny. If your Froggy's not a little shiny, then the poor fellow's sick. Let's see. I have a little ink here. You don't need a whole lot of ink. Just pick some of that up here. And just go start on the outside edges, because it'll be the darkest on the outside edge. Well, it'll be darkest when you first pick up your paint or your ink, and you want the darkest color to be towards the outside. Then we can always bring in a little more color. You know, if you rub that around there. I did have, from my original card, I did have a little bit bigger puddle of the green on the lid of my stamp pad here. But I wiped it off because the Wink of Stella is glittery. I didn't want glitter in to end up in my ink. Let's see, there's some ink up there. Let's fill that in a little better. And here, our little Froggy's green and got a little shine on them. So we have a good healthy frog. Okay, let's move on into the inside of the card. I'm going to leave my emerald envy out because I'll be using that. Now, I want it to be a little funny with this card. So on the inside, I want to, oh, you know what? Let me close that up for the moment, because I have other things I want to stamp first. All right. Oh, well, no. Let's get this out again. Where did my frog get to? I need to stamp a frog inside here. Okay, let me make sure this is right. Okay. Oop. Get on there. Little Froggy. He doesn't want to stick onto my stamp pad. That must have gotten dirty. Oops. Well, I messed that up, but that's alright. We'll just keep going. I'm going to stamp our little frog down here. I know what I can do. Well, I have that emerald envy out. we're just going to cover that up. I'm going to put some holly leaves down there. So he's sitting amongst the holly. There we go. Happy accident. Haha. And let me wipe that off. Okay, now. Got ink all over my hands now. Next we're going to put our fireworks. This is, if it's a combination Christmas and New Year's card, you need some fireworks, right? So we'll get this one, stick that on there. Let's see, I think I'll start with Flirty Flamingo since that's on the top. Ink that up. And because I don't want it too dark, I'm going to stamp it off on a piece of scrap paper. And we're going to put that like right up here. Right. Then we'll get another one of our fireworks. We can't have all of our fireworks the same color. So I'll get Melon Mambo next. And again, stamp it off. And I'll put that one, I think right here. And finally our big one. Boy, that just barely fit on the stamp pad. And we'll make that one perfect plum. Boy, I envy the demonstrators. They get their stamping pad out and they just flip it right open. I always have to struggle. And stamp that off. And we'll put that way up at the top here. It may be just coming off the card a little bit. There. Next we'll do our Happy New Year sentiment. I'm going to be handwriting in a portion of it because I want it to say, and a Happy New, and a Hoppy with an O, New Year. So what I've done is, you see on my stamp here, I've got a little something stuck on there. That's a little piece of masking tape. And that's over the A in happy. So I'm going to, this is the first time I've tried this. So we'll see how this goes. If it works, it's going to be cool. And I'll ink that up. Got that all good and inked. Now, I'm going to take my paper piercing tool and carefully, very carefully peel. Ah, look at that, good. I think we're good. So now I'm going to put a Happy New Year, but down here a little bit. Stamp that down. I hope I get a good impression. Ah, there we go. Perfect. See, I've got a little spot there. Now, sorry, but I'm going to have to turn the card around. My handwriting is really bad enough when it's right side up. I don't think I want to see what it looks like when it's not. So we're going to change that A to an O. Ah, worked. And I'll put little quote marks around the hoppy. Okay, and I need to put in and It's a little thicker than my stamp, but I think it's acceptable. And there's the inside. So, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please select the like button down below. If you like to subscribe to my channel and see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. I'll have all the products I've used today and the measurements. That'll all be listed down there too, as well as the site for my website and my Facebook page. If you'd like to shop with me and buy any of these things, then you can do it from either one of those. So take care, stay safe, and happy stamping.